Well, Bakr Rieger is the chairman of the European Muslim Union and joins us now from Stralsund. Good to have you with us. I know that you've written extensively about the problems facing Muslims in Germany. Why is it, do you think, that far-right parties like the AfD have been able to tap into people's Islamophobic attitudes?
Well, I think you have to understand the history of the AfD. The AfD started in 2012 as a party who was very much Eurosceptic. It had a nickname at the time. It was the party of the professors, the business leaders, and the journalists. And then 2015, the party changed completely. It changed its whole doctrine and was now facing the problem of immigration. So I think in that context of the immigration crisis of 2015, the party has raised a completely new voice, a completely new standing, which was very much about immigration and the whole issue of Islam, Muslims, etc.
One thing you've said in one of your articles, which I found quite interesting, was that a lot of these right-wing politicians and decision makers don't actually speak to members of the Muslim community. They don't speak to the Muslim intelligentsia. Does that mean that they are adhering to a stereotype?
Absolutely. I mean, they present a very simple image about Islam. I mean, in fact, they do not understand what Islam really is. I never heard any definition of an AfD leader what Islam really is as a definition of Islam. What I do hear a lot is like a very simple rhetoric trick. I mean, whatever a Muslim does in Germany, whatever act a Muslim does in Germany, they immediately link to Islam. So you have a Muslim bank robber and they call it Islamic bank robbery. I think that's very simple, and I think lots of the Germans understand that the whole phenomenon of Islam and Muslims and so on is much more complicated than the party actually presents it.
So what needs to happen to change that situation? For example, is there something the Muslim community itself should be doing to mitigate those attitudes?
Absolutely. I think we should avoid to be in a dialectical relation towards the AfD doctrines and rhetorics. I think we should raise the themes of the debate. We should talk about Islam and the Muslims' presence in Germany with our own terminology, with our own rhetorics. I think we have to do a bit of a job to get our Muslim leaders more present in the media, in the public awareness of Germany. And I think we will raise the debate because we have intelligent leaders of Islam in Germany, and they have to speak now louder and confront the very kind of simplicity of which is presented by AfD.
Do you think parties like the AfD, which of course is now a main opposition party in Germany, will it retain its popularity? I mean, what are you expecting from the AfD?
I think it has a lot of the rise and the success, so to speak, of the AfD has a lot to do with fears of Germans about immigration. I think there is a bit of a fear of a kind of alienation by immigration here in Germany, which is up to a point understandable. But I think we have now to debate much more what is really the solution to the situation. And of course, we have to discriminate between that kind of problem and the reality of nearly now 4 million Muslims of Germany, many of them German citizens, people like me, which is very difficult to handle for the AfD because I'm German, I'm Muslim, I'm living here, I contribute to the society. So this kind of voices, this kind of presence has to be raised in the awareness of the German people.
Interesting speaking with you. Thank you very much indeed for joining us, Bakr Rieger there.